Hey everybody, welcome to pregnancy week 6 for baby number 2. Today's Saturday, so I am exactly 6 weeks today according to my calculations, but I'll get more into detail about that because according to my doctor's appointment I had, we don't really know for sure just yet. So I'll talk more about that in a minute. But before I actually get into the video, I want to wish everybody a huge happy late 4th of July. I should have mentioned that in my last video, but I wasn't thinking about it. So I hope you guys all had a super fun time. Tara really loved all the fireworks and she was just having a blast. So yeah, I'm wearing my 4th of July shirt because it's still July, so technically I can still wear it. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and jump into the pregnancy vlog and get this started because I'm going to try and make it faster than last time so I don't have to do 2 videos and I can just make it all in one. So yeah, week 6. This week, symptoms are kind of the same. I have some new ones, but not too many. I'm still having a ton of gas, which sucks. It's just horrible. It's like, I would rather, I think, be nauseous than have gas. But then again, I never had morning sickness or nausea with Tara, so can't really say that for sure. I'm sure that's way worse, but yeah, I'm pretty much like, my stomach is constantly feeling upset. I'm like burping out of nowhere. I just have gas pains in my stomach. It's just absolutely horrendous. My dog's barking, so I apologize about that. My bathroom window's open and letting in some fresh air because it's actually really nice out today. It's like in the 80s instead of 100+ degrees. Next symptom is tiredness has kicked in full force. I was saying last week that I was taking naps, but now I'm like tired all day long. It seems like I just can't get enough sleep. And I think it just has to do with the fact that, this time around I'm chasing a toddler. I am not, being able to just sit down and chill and relax and do what I want to do. It's like, constant exertion of energy and just go, go, go all the time. And I think that it's just going to make me more tired in general. So it's kicking in a lot sooner than it would, any other time. Next is my boobs are still killing me. Not to the all the time, all day long killing me. They're just like when I'm wearing my bra by the end of the day or even midday, like the sides of them are super sore and I don't know if it's the wire that just makes them uncomfortable. And then if Tara climbs on me or we're laying in bed and she rolls around and I'll get elbowed in the boob or whatever, I'll get kneed in the boob. It's she's a wild woman, so it's you never know when you're going to get whacked in the chest. But yeah, it's super killing me. So I'm going to take that as a good sign, and maybe they're going to actually do something this time around, and I will be able to breastfeed. So let's just, cross our fingers that this is leading somewhere and, be able to breastfeed this time around. Next symptom is bloating, still there, and I'm feeling more bloated everywhere. I'm I don't know if I'm just gaining weight. I'm trying not to weigh myself unless I'm at the doctor's this time around because I don't want to obsess over it, but I think I'm gaining weight in my face and I'm just feeling puffy in general. My rings aren't feeling tight, so I don't know if my hands are not really bloated, but just feeling everywhere. And I still feel like I want to wear maternity clothes, but I'm not yet because I don't want to break into them yet. I'm going to do that. I'm going to hold off as long as I can. Also, I'm super hungry this week. I feel like I could eat every 2 hours. I have a hair or something in my necklace. Something's tickling me. Yep, it was a hair. But yeah, I'm super hungry. I could eat breakfast and then it seems 2 hours later I'm starving to the point where I'm going to kill somebody if I don't eat again, and that's so not good. I don't want that to be the pattern for the rest of the pregnancy because I really want to keep my weight under control as much as possible. Like I said, I'm going to try not to obsess over the number on the scale, but I do really want to keep my weight under control, which I'll get more into detail about that later as well. I'm super thirsty all the time like I was last week. That has not gotten any better or really not any worse, but I'm drinking 6 or so those giant glasses of water. I think they're 30 ounces, the ones I have here at the house. And then when I'm at work, I swear I drink a bottle of water before and after every massage I do, and I'm just constantly drinking water, which leads to constantly having to pee. So that symptom's still there. I'm peeing like every hour and a half to 2 hours, it seems like. And yeah, I think it's just kind of goes hand in hand as always. And then also, my poor husband, I feel bad for him. My moodiness and hormonal crazy self has struck once again. And it's really early this time. I don't remember being so hormonal until a little bit later on in pregnancy, more like, 8, 9, 10 weeks, somewhere around in there. But this time it's definitely kicked in, and it's driving him crazy pretty much. I will be fine. I'll be sitting on the couch 1 minute, and then the dogs will do something, and I'll just absolutely go crazy. I'll go off and I'll go mad basically. And then, then I'll calm down, I'll be fine again, and then I'll get up and, like, the kitchen there's something on the counter that's just not in the right place, and I'll just go off about that. And he's like, oh, dear God. I don't know if I can handle that for the next 9, 10 months. Couldn't you have, like, held off a little bit? And I'm like, I'm sorry, it's like I know I'm being irrational in my head, but at the moment, nothing's going to make me happy. It's just, I just want to go crazy, basically. So I feel bad for the poor guy, but what are you going to do, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as symptoms go. I'll go ahead and talk to you guys about the doctor's appointment that I had on the 3rd of July, which was 3 days ago, 4 days ago? 3 days ago, because today's the 6th. But yeah, we went in to have an early ultrasound just to make sure that the pregnancy was in the uterus and all looked good and everything. And at that time, I was, according to my dates, I was 5 weeks and 4 days. So I, of course, was obsessing over YouTube videos and information and looking up, what you see at 5 weeks, 4 days and all this stuff. Excuse me. See, burping all the time. Gross. But we got in there, and she only saw a 5-week and 1 day gestational sac, and said that, it's really early. Don't panic. There's no reason to, to freak out. Like, this is like the earliest to see, anything. It's 5 weeks and 1 day. Anything before that, you probably wouldn't even see a gestational sac. And so that, made me feel better, but I'm like, oh, crap. It's like a few days behind, and of course I start going all these directions in my head, and she's like, you can measure up to a week ahead or behind this early in pregnancy. So it's very hard to see or to tell or anything until you actually have a fetal pull to measure and go off of. So, yeah, we just kind of had to leave it at that. I didn't get a picture, which I'm super pissed about. I was super into the appointment, I guess, and not thinking about pictures. Until we left. I'm like, I didn't get a picture. And my husband's like, well, maybe you can email her and she can, like, email you a copy, or you can print it out or something. So I tried. She said that she had already sent him off to the scanning department or something that they do. And there was no way to get a copy of the picture at this moment. So sadly, we do have to wait until our next ultrasound, which we scheduled for 2 weeks out. My phone's going off. We scheduled that for 2 weeks out, and that ended up being on another Wednesday, which I had plans that day, so she bumped it to that following Monday, which was the 22nd, and that was like 2.5 weeks away, and I was like, there's no way I can wait 2.5 weeks. I'm like, it's just, I'll go absolutely crazy. So I talked it over with my husband. He's like, well, maybe you can call and just say, hey, I have plans that day, or make up some crazy excuse, and try and get in the week before, the Monday before. So I was like, yeah, I'll try, and so I called, and sure enough, they had an appointment. It was in the afternoon, which I prefer morning appointments, but whatever. I would take in anything at that time. So, yeah, we have an appointment scheduled for July 15th at 2:30 p.m., so I'm super excited about that. I have, like, a countdown thing on my iPad that I'm like, I can't wait. It's like 8.5 days from now or something. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I want to see a little baby bean in there. I want to see a little flicker of a heartbeat. According to me, I will be like 7 weeks and 2 days then. So hopefully, we see something. That's my hope. Cross your fingers for me, pray for me, everything. I'm hoping that the progesterone that cost me $1 zillion freaking dollars is doing its job. I'm taking it like I'm supposed to 3 times a day, so I'm hoping that it is doing what it's supposed to. And the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is my weight. I'm kind of bummed about it. I am kind of like in a funk about it. Like I said, I don't want to obsess over weight, but I'm starting this pregnancy 15, 20 pounds heavier than I did with Tara. I just didn't try hard enough to lose that baby weight from before. I kind of just got stuck at like 15, 20 pounds, and I tried losing a little bit. It would go down a little bit, and then it would go back up and down and up and down, and I was like, I just didn't try hard enough, basically. I still was eating like I was pregnant, you know, eating whatever I wanted and kind of just being lazy, not getting enough exercise in. And yeah, now I'm going to pay for it because I'm starting this pregnancy out heavier than I did before, and I already don't like it. So I'm going to do my best to eat healthy food, basically. And I'm going to try to do my walks and go get some exercise. I mean, I chase Tara constantly. I have a very physical job, so I am doing, you know, physical activity every single day. But I want to, you know, try and do more, and I'm going to do my best to cut out, you know, crap. Sugar, sodas, all that stuff that I know absolutely has no benefit to me at all. I'm hoping that my cravings, you know, don't like kick in like crazy, and I want that stuff, and I'm hoping that I crave like fruit and stuff like I did last time with Tara. I gained 45 pounds last time with Tara, and so that gives me a window of about 20-25 pounds this time around, because I don't want to go over what I went with her. So I'm really hoping that it stays kind of plateaus out, and I don't get crazy huge. I am already just, I feel fat in my face, my pictures and everything. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What else did I had another thing on here, I think. Oh, birth plan. I haven't had a chance to talk to my doctor about any of this yet because all we had was an ultrasound. But next time around, when we actually have an appointment, I want to talk to her about, you know, whether I'm a good candidate for a VBAC, because I want that more than anything. I want to have a vaginal birth this time around. I don't want to just schedule a C-section. I know that a ton of women have told me that the second time around, the second C-section it's planned, it's easy, you've already had one. I mean, you heal faster and all that good stuff, but I really want a vaginal birth this time. I'm going to do whatever I can to make that possible, and hopefully that'll happen. So, you know, as time progresses, I'll give you guys more information on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This video is getting way too long. I don't want to have to cut it, so I'm going to quickly do a belly shot, and then I'll see you guys next week for week 7. So yeah, let me push this back a little. And here we go. So belly from the front, my little tire thingy. Belly from the side, from the other side, from the front with no shirt. These are not maternity, they are just like drawstring shorts, which is really nice. From the front, my lovely stretch marks. From the side, if I pull up, I mean, this is all, it can't be baby. I think it's just all, you know, it's just saggy skin from my C-section. From the other side, but when I pull my skin tight, it kind of looks like a baby bump. Alright, I don't have my measuring tape because I don't know what I did with it. I think Tara put it somewhere or took it. But yeah, so that is pretty much it. I will talk to you guys next week for week 7. Bye.